if you're not already to be considering, number one, if Honda didn't tell us anything, the Honda case in California, it told us don't make getting access to individual rights onerous, right? Keep it simple. If it takes you 5 steps to get in the system, it should take you 5 or less steps to get out of the system. We shouldn't have an overburden to undo something. So keep it simple for the consumer in their exercise of the various rights. And don't think all the rights are the same, please. There's a really big misunderstanding out there, and that people are thinking that that these individual rights in the states, in GDPR, they're all the same. That is not true. There are some core, that maybe 4 or 5, that are same across just about every jurisdiction, but we're seeing a lot of splinter areas coming about, including things in Minnesota where you now can challenge, if you will, how the business created a profile or identity about you. You can challenge those results. Never, no other state has that on the books, but that is an individual right for people in Minnesota. Transparency, we've been talking about over and over, right? Having a way to kind of showcase this. We certainly provide, but there's others that provide. And I think it's a really nice idea. You're starting to see these privacy or security hubs or trust centers or trust hubs or whatever. The idea is everything is in there, keeping it simple for the consumer or the customer to access and to understand a little bit about what you're doing in the privacy data security space. Policies mentioned before, make sure it is clear and that it is doing what you say it's doing. Don't have discrepancies there. Try not to have overly ambiguous information, right? Where you have to read it 3 times and you still don't know exactly what's saying. Try to minimize that going forward. Consent is really the way everyone agrees, if you will, on a path forward as far as regarding someone's personal data. I understand that is not the law of the land in the United States, right? We're still very much an opt-out type of nation that's forcing anything, but really consider, particularly in any of this non-public PII type of stuff, that consent be in that consideration. And then the last thing is regarding commitment. I was on a call recently for a utilities company, and I was surprised to finally hear the words, we're recording this not only for quality assurance, but for your right to privacy. And I was stunned.
Wow.
I thought that was a brilliant move by the company. But a lot of times, right, we get in these situations and it gets argumentative about, well, why don't you have this? You just talked to me about this and blah, blah, blah. We need to start being able to say, hey, the reason why we didn't write that down or collect that is for your privacy. If you say those words, you're demonstrating, obviously, your concern about their privacy. And that in itself, as we have learned, could be the difference in them buying from you or passing on you as they go forward.